the founder and chief executive officer of Avtar Integrated Business, as today's featured speaker. Mr. Shaj is the charter member of our chapter with over 494,000 business events so far to the millionaire members in our chapter and
About to reach 500,000. Huh?
A constant performer, acquired over 112 CU points and conducted over 100 one-to-ones. Given 67 references as well. With extensive experience in real estate and integrated facility management, he had worked with the Scotterman and Edara Real Estate before taking role in Avtar. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Shaj Varma as today's feature presentation speaker. With a round of applause.
Thank you guys. Thank you all.
Whistle podu?
Thank you all. It's we don't have much visitors or any visitors, so we all know each other a lot. But for me, explaining facilities management had been a very tough part to any of our members. Till now, I know so many members don't understand in detail what is the facilities management. I'm not here to teach you, but there are some facts and figures which we can all understand. Like software is required for a laptop, facilities management service is required for a good building and property management services. It cannot be avoided. Without a property management services, you will not be ending up in a good results, which will be getting you into a good and large financial losses eventually. This is my bio, where I was able to contribute to our chapter Majan, and we were the founding members. We were able to contribute and collaborate and work together. Many colleagues, we have been working together, and many referrals have been come to me, and I was able to contribute a portion of my contribution. Oman had been always a second-tier country when it comes to facilities management. It had never been a primary country like UAE, where there are vertical buildings. And Oman always had a horizontal advantage, so that it was not being considered as a very critical when it comes to facilities management, because horizontal there is no challenge, land is available, everything is available, so it was not a challenge. But eventually the quality had been deteriorated during those years. The building services, building management had not been taken care in a good way, which would be supposed to take care, because UAE is considering more professional. They think market has to be competitive, they have to have a parity of pricing. Oman was always playing around with the pricing, who gives you the less, they get the contract, but it was eventually damaging the properties across Oman. I'm not saying from Salalah to Sohar to Muscat, everybody, if you look at a building audit perspective, it's very much crucial and alarming. Typical market size, FM is going to be growing, because we have a large investments coming up, large projects coming up, which is going to be a great growth for the real estate development. But however, not managing it properly will end up in again losses and damages. So the market value is very promising. There are many new and large projects get ready by 2027-28. which is going to be a huge potential for all the players in the facilities management line of work. It's opportunity, of course, for a new building to start with the new standards and other thing. But looking at the new building, the community is also started looking at old buildings to be managed and maintained in that level. So the challenge and advantage would be there for a facilities management company or a services company to provide services and improve the quality of services in the new line of old buildings, to be precise. And tourism, everything which is related to real estate, property is going to be part of this business. I'll make FM very simple, because we have something like 4 main functions. If you look at it, we run, care and protect and improve. Running is the facilities, the real technical services, electricity, maintenance, plumbing, fire lit system, because this is the core function of a building. Caring means you would look at cleaning, hygiene, keeping the things warm and comfortable. Protecting, because building is very, property management, facilities management is very critical. In case of any damage, any accidents, the things can go very fatal. Because in case of a fire in a large crowded building, it is not been maintained and managed, it can have got a very bad results ahead. So it is very important as well. And improving, because energy is a very critical function and component for facilities management business. Our focus is always saving energy, electricity, water, how we can improve the quality of experience. Now it has become like experience for the customers. So customer experience has become a very important factor for facilities management valuation and validation. If the building fails, it is the complete collapse. It does not feel. We never feel that any services is getting impacted immediately. But the impact is so big that it cannot be recovered sometimes. So it is a very silent killer like a cancer. If it fix into the system, we don't understand, we don't realize, it will damage the whole project. Where Avtad? The word Avtad is coming from an Arabic word called pegs, tent pegs. So I always believe my basics has to be very strong and stable so that I will be able to support other business in ahead. We are accountable. We are able to give that accountability, take the accountability of the services and the outcomes. It is not just planning and designing and sharing the subject. We are responsible for the outcomes to achieve it. We are part of all the services, being in the industry for last almost 30 plus years, was being able to contribute to the industry as well. And I would be looking at more of a consultancy side of it, where I can support facilities management companies, developers, and real estate practicing companies to support their achievement to get it into a better outcomes. The promise what I make now, because after working in the industry for last 30 years, I feel that I have a commitment to the market, I have the commitment to the community. So that's my promise. This is my promise, because I prefer very systematic, very organized, very much clear driven, which is giving you results and outcomes. All my members, all my colleagues, all my business partners can help me with referrals, all the projects, properties, wherever there is a requirement of planning, execution, and challenges are involved in a facilities management, and I'm happy to support. Simple ask, I can just tell you who takes care of your building day to day, and are you happy with the service? This is one question which can give you a larger answers. Many of them will say, yes, I'm happy. Many of them say, yeah, I'm okay, I have to manage because of the financial constraints. But this is one question which you can get a lead for me to start with. I am this market, I love to work in this Oman because this is a very, very, very virgin market, to be very precise. This market has not been explored properly. It has got a huge potential. And with one facilities management tag, there are all the businesses which is connected. After construction, the services have been handed over to a facilities management company. The whole responsibility of a whole project management is coming to a facilities management business vertical. It is a very beautiful line of work where every segment has to be synchronized. Like sometime back Adi was mentioning, it's a architect or synchronizing everything to the perfection so that it gives you a better results and better comfort. And facilities management is one of the very critical and very important function of any business anytime. It has been one of the largest employer across the globe. It is the second largest employer for employing members. And everywhere you require a facilities management services, any kind. And we have very good companies in Oman who are doing good services. Again, the thought process is not limited to money. It is more of a services oriented. We have to focus on it. Thank you for my time. Thank you for you to listen to me. And this is my second time presentation. And I think...
How do we pitch your services to our clients? What exactly can we tell them?
Sir, you can tell, sir, who takes care of your building day to day? So they will say that this company, ABC company or caretaker. And are you happy with the services or you want something change? This is the first level of icebreaker. So once this is there, I think we all, I can enter into that practice. Even he's happy, I can give him a better option because end of the day, it is not happy. They don't understand what's going in the below the ground. It's always superficially they are understanding and they are getting reports.
Do you have any case study of yours of any client that you can just give an example like what you provided, what service you provided to that client?
Case studies are many. I'll take a small quick case study. No, I'll give you a better case study. There was a group, RCA, Royal Court Affairs. They have a Al-Faya. It's a hotel purely designed for Sultan Qaboos visit from Muscat to Nizwa, correct. So while he was traveling, that said, he used to have a halt in that Samail. It is in Samail. That building was purely constructed on the royalty. It was like a big chandeliers and big thing. It's like today, it's a hotel today. But unfortunately, when it was under the RCA protocol, royalty protocol, they never looked at the costing because it was all lavish. It had a huge landscaping. It had a huge ballroom, 500 people, because the community has to come when the Sultan used to come there. The community used to visit there. But when they started to work as a hotel, it's a 14-bedded unit, but very goodly, nicely prepared property. They were not at all able to control the cost of electricity and water. And it was so enormous that they were unable to. They had a swimming pool, there was a leak. Nobody was able to rectify. So we were given, I was working with Scott Oman, one company. I was the CEO for that company. So when we entered into that company, our first job was to do the audit, site audit. When we understand that the huge project, it is a beautiful project, but to maintain that project, there are so many leakages. So we were able to give good solution that it has almost become 25% in saving, means the total 100% which was spent, it was become to 25%. So we cut the leaks, we did sensors, auto on and off situations, air condition used unwanted areas. So all those things, it's a huge study. It did not happen over the night. It was more than 1.5 months. We have to go through each segment of the building, look at it, how it has been attended, mapping. Today's swimming pool water has been full. We wait for that to go down, sink down. So it was a huge study, but it was a very interesting study. And because of that effort from our company, RCA gave us almost 80 villas in Almoj to manage, because that is the way it is circulated. And I'm proud to be part of that startup company, and we had entered into SPF, we had entered into many, because this is the way the growth happens. So once you have to take that pain, and this is a painful job, it is not an easy job. Actually, if it looks very simple, because construction company does it, they finish it and go. They don't understand how the facilities management will continue the services. That's the main challenge. So we as a company understands the construction has been retained with their retainer money, payments and other things. They finish it and go. It's part of the business. So that's the way, that is one of those memorable experience in Oman. Of course, we have many, but this one. Thank you.